So I was on my way home on a Sunday morning. It would have been about 4 a.m. and I saw lots of homeless people in Melbourne. It was a cold night, it was freezing. I had a jacket on, yet I was still cold. Then I actually thought about my nephew that had some mental health issues, that was in and out of homelessness. So he was in and out of care, which then led to homelessness and back in and out. So I got home, jumped into bed, it was still cold. I turned on my blanket, still cold. I put some socks on, which I normally don't do when I sleep. And then I just, I just had thoughts about them. So I woke up the day after, I went to Kmart, put some packets together, and at that time I only did, I think, about 6 or 7 packs, and those packs had like a towel, an insulated bottle, some food. I bought some toothpaste, a toothbrush, blanket, and a bag.
Basic needs, really.
Basic needs. Yeah. Then I took a pic of those and put and posted that on Facebook. Yeah.
And that's how it all started.
Friends to help. Yeah. We expected about 30 bags. I expected to make money for about 30 bags or so. We then got, it just built in like 6 hours. It went from something really tiny to something massive. So therefore we started a GoFundMe page. We've now raised close to $15,000 on that page. We've got sponsors on board like Kmart, Bonds, Quality Pharmacy, Rainbow Clothing. They jumped on board, which was amazing. Lots of people really, so look, it just gives me goosebumps thinking about it. Lots of people like mothers, fathers, purchased things and then delivered them to us. So it just got bigger and bigger. We've now delivered over 200 bags, and our bags are massive. It's been really amazing.
So do you go out in the evening yourself?
Yeah, we do. So it's normally about groups between of about 5 or 10, and we don't do this early. We normally do this from about 7 p.m. to about 2 a.m.
Wow.
So it's a long night. So it's streets first, and then it's the crisis centres next. So, and long nights,
How do you choose the areas you go to? Where do you go to?
Well, we've done the Melbourne CBD, we've done Collingwood, we've done Fitzroy, we've done North Melbourne, we've done St Kilda. We just generally just create teams. The plan is, what we're doing now is 1 team per night, but the plan is to increase that and probably have 4 or 5 teams and then do different areas. We also ask people to let us know on Facebook if they've seen someone, and that way we can reach them. We also ask people if they've seen someone that can pick up a bag from us and take it there. We want that, because what that does, that actually helps the general public sit with somebody, and that changes both lives. So that changes more things than anything. We've received lots of messages after people have done that, and their biggest thing is that they've thanked us because it's changed their perception of homelessness. We can't always think that a homeless person needs everything. Yeah. We need to ask them and respect them. And I think that's been the biggest thing. And then we give them anything that they're after. And it could just sometimes be something really small, like a pair of socks or a pair of underwear. And the community is really amazing, actually. They don't take what they don't need. So they will prefer you to give things that they don't need to others. And the community is really tight, really selfless. Amazing, very, very selfless.
What was their reaction, seeing someone, people who really care?
Again, I've got goosebumps. Lots of tears. I think lots of homeless people, or, what I've been told is that they feel invisible. So once you take away that and make them feel visible, and we share the story, I let them know that packs have been donated by the general public and the corporations. I think that's what really touches them, because I think they then feel that people support them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it grew from something so small, and it's just grown so much. What are your plans for it? Where is this going to go?
So it gets bigger daily. This only started off as a 7-day project. We're now in about week 6, and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So now we want to turn this into a biannual thing. Yeah.
You're quite busy. You're a fashion designer.
It's been insane, really.
And your name has been everywhere in the past few months. You're actually preparing right now for the Melbourne Fashion Festival.
I am, yep.
How do you juggle both? I mean, during the day, you're quite busy here in your studio. At night, you're walking the roads with the homeless and looking after them. How are you juggling both lives?
I think it's really hard to juggle them, to be honest, because they're so very, very different. Fashion is sometimes it can be a very superficial industry, and money is not always an issue. Whereas with homelessness, it's very touching and, very heartfelt. I generally work fashion during the day, and then I do the homeless thing at night. But, I think the homeless things touches me more than anything, Doing something for somebody else is amazing. I think it's the most karma that you can get is the karma that you give, you will get back tenfold. And it's not even about that. It's just about being a good human in our society. It's about doing something for somebody else and having the respect for them, See, the thing is, one person can't do everything. It takes a community.
All of us can do something small and it'll make a big difference.
So small. Next time you walk on the street and you see someone that's homeless, look at them. Actually look at them. Actually, have a chat with them. Don't allow yourself to make them invisible. I think that's the big thing.